ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chronicast. I am Arian Marie Baron, and once again, here to bring you with the latest, the most important, and the most impactful stories and facts from our environmental world. This afternoon, we're here at Mapúa University, ready to serve you stories that matter to you, your community, and the world at large that will touch your heart, challenge your perspective, and ignite discussions. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a journey through today's headlines and stories that matter. Also, stay tuned to our new segment as we feature some of the students from the university. Now, for our first story, we're about to hear from an expert with our next reporter. Let's dive into the news world together.
Sierra Madre is fighting to save what's left of a vital rainforest. More than 1,000 people were killed when the Sierra Madre was washed away by a landslide. So today, joining us for his expertise on this disaster is Mr. Stephen Del Mundo. Good morning, Mr. Stephen Del Mundo.
Hello, thank you for having me. As we all know, Sierra Madre is the backbone of Luzon. It is the mountain range that stretches for more than 500 kilometers from the northern part and the southern part of the Philippines. Sierra Madre's rugged peaks shield 64 million residents in that area and in Metro Manila from typhoons from the Pacific Ocean. To put it short, Sierra Madre is crucial for the safety of Filipinos in Metro Manila. Logging and mining companies may want to rethink their choices as it will affect the state of the environment and weather in Metro Manila.
Can you elaborate more on the anthropogenic effects?
90% of the main rainforest is destroyed by illegal logging, mining, and quarrying. In fact, the DNR reports that Sierra Madre Range has already lost 161,240 hectares of its forest to illegal logging. In addition, many areas of the mountain range have been converted into infrastructure projects. Without these tree roots for stability and absorption of heavy rains, landslides and flash floods will become more common as the frequency of storms increases.
Okay, thank you for sharing this crucial information with us, Mr. Del Mundo.
For our next story, we are with Miss Christina Bahar live at Mapúa University. Good morning, Miss Christina Bahar. Christina Bahar is an ecologist and she will be elaborating on biochemical in Sierra Madre.
Hello and good morning. Thank you for having me.
We're happy to have you. Mostly, what types of cycle are experienced in places like Sierra Madre?
Nitrogen and sulfur cycles are primarily found in rainforests like Sierra Madre. Nitrogen is an essential chemical to plants and animals to grow. So rainforests need nitrogen to be reused within the forest to sustain productivity. Nitrogen contents are often found within trees and soils of rainforests. Therefore, excessive mining and logging activities greatly affect Sierra Madre. On the other hand, sulfur cycles can kill any ecosystem and damage our environment. More specifically, the burning of fossil fuels can heavily damage rainforests in Sierra Madre. In fact, deforestation of tropical forests accounts for 12% of all anthropogenic carbon emissions, the second largest contributor behind fossil fuel combustion.
There you have it. Thank you, Mr. Del Mundo and Ms. Bahar, for joining us on Chronicast this morning. Your time and professional thoughts on these crucial issues is appreciated. Now, for our new segment, let's have Ms. Ong Tiapco.
That was it for our top stories this morning. Now, for our newest segment, we are here at Mapúa University about to ask some students their responses and insights to trivia questions we have prepared, also in relation to the stories we just heard earlier. Let's get started. Can you tell us how you think the nitrogen cycle and sulfur cycle are married or connected with Flora?
Okay, so based solely on my own understanding, I think that each cycle plays a distinct role in nurturing the green world around us. When the nitrogen and sulfur cycles are in harmony with each other, I think that plants thrive. They help maintain the health, appearance, and resilience of flora. Nitrogen, for instance, is a vital component of amino acids through a variety of means such as the action of nitrogen-fixing bacteria in the soil or the use of synthetic fertilizers. The plants then, I think they incorporate this nitrogen into their tissues, promoting their healthy growth. Also, in the sulfur cycle, sulfur is released into the environment, right? Primarily through volcanic activity and the decomposition of organic matter. So plants, in turn, take up sulfur. These compounds are vital for the plant's overall well-being and resilience.
Wow! As expected for a Mapuan, this is the response I was looking forward to upon entering the campus. Thank you for that. At this moment, I'm about to ask another trivia question, and it goes like this. How do you think invasive species are affecting flora?
I believe invasive species are like uninvited guests in the world of plants. They often outcompete native plants for resources such as sunlight, water, and nutrients, leading to a decline in native plants populations, sometimes even causing their extinction. Additionally, invasive species can alter the composition of structure of ecosystem, disrupting the delicate balance that has evolved over time. This can have cascading effects on the entire ecosystem, affecting the welfare, soil health, and even water quality. And I think that's pretty much everything that I think about the subject matter.
Once again, thank you for giving us a peace of mind. I think that was a really great answer. I hope you're ready for our trivia question, which is, can you tell me the connection of epigenetics to invasive species?
I don't think I can explain this as much as you think, but let me use an example. So imagine invasive species as newcomers in an ecosystem. Epigenetics is like a tool that they use to adapt to their new surroundings. When their genes might not be well suited for the new conditions, epigenetics allows them to quickly make changes to their genes in response for them to survive. However, there's like a downside to that fact, which is the possibility that invasive species might crowd out the natives one, affecting the entire ecosystem. Hence, I believe that studying these epigenetic changes can provide us with useful information to predict how invasive species will behave and potentially help manage them.
I think that was a pretty good explanation. However, this is sadly the end of our today's segment. Now, going back to you, Ariane.
Well, that brings us to the end of another episode of our program. We hope you enjoyed our journey here at Chronicas. It's been a pleasure sharing this knowledge-filled insights and stories with you. Remember, the more we understand, the more we can protect and preserve our precious earth for future generations. So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, keep caring for our incredible planet, and let's make a positive impact on the world. Goodbye for now and see you on our next episode.